the Sunday's canceled game affect how you guys have been preparing this week?
No, it just, you know, we took the day off on Sunday, and I was really glad we canceled because it rained all day long and there's no way we could have played. In Northern Iowa, had a 12-hour bus ride home, and it was kind of, you know, silver lining that they got to go home a little early. So we practiced a little bit today, got about an hour and a half of hitting in, and we usually don't get to do that on a Tuesday midweek because Monday is our usual day off. So hopefully it'll help us tomorrow night, because I know when we play UAB, they always play a great game against us.
Coach, so y'all were able to split between Florida State with the top 10 matchup. How important is it for the team to get those early ranked games, wins, and everything?
They're huge because, you know, those top 10, top 15 opponents, those pay off at the very end when we're sitting in here on Mother's Day for the NCAA selection show. And I think I told the guys last week that, you know, last year we didn't lose to anybody that we shouldn't have, but we didn't beat enough of the teams that we should have above us in the rankings. So that was a big win Friday night, and obviously Osorio pitched great. She got SEC Pitch of the Week because of it. But I really thought Madison Preston pitched lights out too Saturday night against them. It was her first time against a top 10 team, and I really thought she held her own.
Like you were saying, Osorio pitched well. You had a contribution from a lot of your seniors this weekend. How important were they this weekend, just to the team in general?
I know, in one, might have been Saturday night, my trainer Aaron Weaver says, look at that, 5 seniors on the field, and it was kind of cool, and they all contributed. I thought they played really good defense. Demi Turner, you know, she's been battling an injury in her foot and one of her toes, and she hits 400 on the weekend, and just, it's like she never missed a beat. She's just unbelievable, and I think the UNI coach called her a freak. It's the first time he saw her live, and I said that's a good description of her, because I don't know of many kids that can, you know, sit on the bench for 2 weekends, have really 2 at-bats, and then hit 400 against really good competition.
And you have UAB coming up next. So how do you preach to the team to like concentrate on UAB this next game, especially with y'all the big tournament you'll got coming up this weekend, especially playing top-ranked team?
Well, the best way to respect an opponent is to come ready to play. If you overlook somebody, you're going to get beat. College softball, the parity is there. This year, above any other year, anybody can beat anybody. If you look at the top 10, there's been some really big upsets. So if you don't come ready to play, you're going to get your butt beat. So you respect everyone, fear no one, and we take care of business tomorrow night at UAB, and then we can think about our trip to Seattle on Wednesday.
What are you expecting to see from your players tomorrow night?
I just hope, you know, obviously number one, we need a good start. We haven't decided who's starting yet, but whoever starts, give us a quality start, give us a chance to win. Number two, play really good defense. They have a couple kids that are hitting close to 400. And then number three, and you know, we had our chances against Florida State Saturday night. We had the winning run at the plate, and I'd like to see that more and more, but one of these times we need to come through. And then once we do, it'll open the floodgates, and I think it'll happen more and more. So hopefully we'll have some really good at-bats. We had a good batting practice today, and we hope, you know, take those swings with us to Birmingham.
You go up to Birmingham for your first time this season. You've already been Mobile. Just talk about, as far as taking your team, reaching out to your fan base across the state, how important for the program, well, as far as just marketing and promoting and recruiting your program.
I think it's huge, you know, when we can take the show on the road and, you know, let people that sometimes don't get to see us. I felt bad Sunday morning. I got a text message from Rick Larson, who's the dad of Whitney Larson, who was an All-American for us, and he says, dude, what's up? I'm at the field and nobody's here. And I was like, uh-oh, you didn't check Twitter. And I said, hey, we're coming to Birmingham Tuesday night. And he goes, awesome, I don't have any plans, I'll be there. So it's just, it's fun to do that. We have a couple kids from that area. You know, Caroline Hardy's from Vestavia Hills. So it'll be good to get over there. And I know whenever we go on the road, we have a really good crowd. And they usually set an attendance record. So it's fun for us because usually wherever we go, there is a good crowd. And I think in Seattle this weekend, there's already a sellout. So it's really fun to travel.
And how much does your team really relish those opportunities to play on the road, especially in the type of environments of South Alabama, and what you'll probably see tomorrow night?
Well, it's key for SEC play, because that's what you're going to see every weekend. You know, we got 4 road SEC series. So you start at South, they were sold out. Southern Miss was sold out twice. And then I'm sure tomorrow night, and UAB has done a lot of upgrades to their softball facility, so we'll get to see that. But I'm sure there'll be a good crowd. It's one of the few times that we've gone over there in my career that it's going to be above 40 degrees. It's usually about 36 and windy. So with the weather, that should add more people, you know, to the crowd.
What are you hoping your girls are able to do tomorrow, performance-wise?
Don't use the word hoping. Sorry.
You're fine.
I don't like that word, and I'm sure no coach does. Just
okay.
FYI.
Okay, got it.
So what's another good word, Nate? Tom?
Don't like expecting either.
No.
So.
So how can she phrase it different so we can...
What are you going to see from them?
Yeah, what would you like to see from your team?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. Good job, see? Shit.
Thinking on my feet.
Again, a good start. Keep us in the game. As long as we're, you know, we're really not out of any game, but I like the starting pitcher to give us a good shot to win. And every game this year, we've done that. We lost 3-1 and we lost 2-1. So the pitchers did their job. So now the hitters need to pick it up. But I'd love to see us put up crooked numbers in every inning, score in every inning, play really good team defense. And then really the other thing, I'd like to see our running game get going, because we have 7 green light girls that whenever they get on, they can go. But the key is they got to get on base. And so those 7 need to get on base so we can get our speed game going.
For the tournament this weekend, you're going to be playing like 5 games in 3 days. How do you get your team mentally prepared to play so many games in a short period of time?
Well, softball, it's crazy. They're used to playing, sometimes they play 5 to 6 games in summer ball. So all these girls, you know, they get up at 6 a.m. when they're in 10th grade and play 5 games in a day, and they don't think anything about it because that's what they've done all their life. So when we only have to play 2, it's easy, you know. And I think Friday we have a game in between, but I think Saturday we play a doubleheader. So I'd rather play a doubleheader, you know, stay at the field instead of have to go, come back, go get something to eat. But I think it's better when you're at the field, you're there for, you know, 2 games in a row, your fans don't leave. It's just a little benefit.
Alrighty.